Hi, Uncle John here. Let's try this again. I've been having a little bit of trouble with my equipment. But we're going to go ahead and do a game of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is going to be a casual playthrough. From seeing the master mode thing there, you can tell that I have installed the DLC. And we're going to go ahead and get started.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
So my plan, and this is kind of a dirty word plan, is to make sure to allow to play the first time for each of the FMVs and then to skip much of the rest of the FMVs if they're repetitive. So now we have to pick up our Sheikah Slate.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Okay, so I actually am going to take a real quick check to make sure that everything's recording properly because I've had some problems today, and if it's not, I'm going to start over here. If it is recording properly, I will be right back in just a minute. So there may be a cut here. We shall see. Okay, so it looks like everything's recording just fine. So let's go ahead and get back to it. We've got our Sheikah Slate and this door opened. And now we're going to get our clothes out of the hamper. trousers and a shirt.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
So, we're just going to do the first of the tutorial shrines tonight. Assuming that my recordings continue.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go. Okay, there's the old man. Well, scared that off. I was very much hoping to catch that beetle. That is a little something that will come in handy in a little while. Collecting some apples. Axe. There are a few techniques for getting that top apple. Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. You may hear some Christmas music in the background. One of my neighbors has set up a motion sensor that plays the Sugar Plum Fairy theme from the Nutcracker Suite. Okay. And the old man's griping at us about taking his apple. Oh. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning on using it? As a weapon. Innovative. However, it's probably best used to light fires. If you need a weapon, you can find something better. Ah, I see you found my axe. I do believe it will be of more use to you than it is to me. However, do not just swing it around without a purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Let's go ahead and Flury Rush this guy. Take this tree branch from it. And now we get some monster parts. Monster parts in this game are great. Once you get off the Great Plateau, you can sell them for rupees. And there is no limit to the number of rupees that you can carry in this game, or at least no practical limit. You can also use them to make elixirs with insects and lizards that you can find all across the land. So, and frogs as well. So, very useful. At least they would be useful if I could remember to sneak when I need to sneak and catch lizards and such. Now, it's considered a good thing in this game to not fight, to just kind of sneak around and murder things. So now we have some real weapons. Few more victims. Now let's see if we can sneak up on these guys. Which we did not. If you hit things in the head with arrows, it's good. It gets you a much faster kill, and it makes you use less arrows, and just generally all around it's a good thing. Okay, I did the wrong dodge. Okay. Okay. So with this camp, when you take them all out, there is a treasure reward. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook up a few meals. But since we don't have that many hearts, we'll go low on our ingredients for now. That way we won't... That way we can just heal up the hearts that we have. And now if we go over to the meals, we can check the recipe for each meal, and so that will show us that was made with mushrooms, that was made with apples, etc. And we were going to have to defeat this camp shortly anyway, because we are going to want to go to a shrine that will rise from the ground as soon as we activate the Sheikah Tower here. So here we go. Activating the tower. Let's go ahead and check that we still have recording going, and we do. Distilling local information. Each tower does give you a topographical map of your area, but it does not point out all of the points of interest that are there, only the tower itself. To get to the shrines, you have to get there yourself, and to put names on the map, you actually have to travel places. So you will know that there are things, but you still have to go there to actually get your map fully filled out.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Now we walk down the stairs. And here comes the old man. My, it would seem that we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others like it have just erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has been awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were at the top of the tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No? I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
Oh.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to jump off, well, no death can be more certain, or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, it would be quite another story. Hand it over. Oh ho, certainly, why not? But there is no such thing as a free lunch in this free item in this world, you know. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Come, let me show you something. Yeah, I already know about it. I already killed the dudes. You know what? That club's still more useful than a triple H. So you could swim across, or you can take the easy way. Okay, and here is our first shrine. And I'm checking how long we've been recording, and I think we are good to complete the, to get the shrine. Travel gate registered to your map. Access granted. Oh, but we've got a treasure chest out here. A ruby. So in Breath of the Wild, gems are extremely valuable to sell, but you also need them to upgrade your armor at the Great Fairies. To use such foot, I am... Okay. Omen All Shrine. And we are being offered this trial to prove our worth. So now we have the Magnesis Ruin. Magnesis Rune. These ancient parts are quite pricey, so we can use them. We can sell them for quite a bit of rupees. And then each of the monks at the end of these shrines is in a Buddhist meditative pose. You who have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Omen Ao, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of the goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. Spirit orb, a symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Let's see, looking at the time, I think we should try and do a second shrine too. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance, oh, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it becomes more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps it is not true for everyone. Oh. The appearance of these towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that spirit Sheikah slate that you carry on your hip there. Paraglider, please. I have yet to finish speaking. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved the kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think that something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe that there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and that will give you my paraglider. So I need more now? I said treasure, but I had never said there would only be 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate.
Oh.
See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke and the shrine you came from, and this tower. So you can travel instantly to any of those places with your Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there is the bomb shrine. There is the stasis shrine. And lastly, we have the shrine for the Cryonis room. But we are going to go back to the Shrine of Resurrection now that we have a bow to make our way towards the bomb shrine. Korok. Yaha, you found me! Huh? You're not Hestu, but you can see me! I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. Korok seed. A small seed that was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. Oh ho! And my friends are hiding in lots of different places, too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. we're gonna need some fish in a little while. That frog can give us a haste effect. Here's a Boko over here. And if we can kill it before it sees us, that will save us quite a bit of time and get us a nice little weapon. And I messed up my dodge there. And excellent, our club broke so that we were able to collect his bow, his club. Those meals that we made earlier come in handy now. Okay, and actually we don't need that. Hylian trousers. They are better than our current ones, so we're going to go ahead and put them on. They're also upgradable. Okay, now we can maybe catch this butterfly. There's a monster camp. And once again, murder is better than combat. Okay. Now we've got some fire arrows that we can use. But we've got more regular arrows. Now, as we come up towards the bomb shrine, we're going to come across some decayed guardians. And there are basically two choices with decayed guardians. You can either just avoid them, or you can kill them. But they're a little hard to kill most of the time. Now I've woken it up. It's going to target me. If you time it just right, you can parry with your shield, reflect their beam right back at them, and it kills them, and you get a ton of loot. So now we're to the bomb shrine. And I think that this is, once we finish this, we're going to go ahead and end it, because I'm already at 45 minutes with my little detours. Okay, so to you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Job Baish. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer you this trial. Sheikah Slate authenticated, distilling room. Remote bomb. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. There's round bombs and there's square bombs. Now, lately I have been playing quite a bit of Tears of the Kingdom instead of Breath of the Wild, so some of these things are just not as reflexive as they used to be. That completes this shrine. And maybe next time we can do a couple more shrines. We'll have to see how time goes on them. But our resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero, and in the name of the goddess Hylia, the monk is going to offer us a spirit orb. And so there we go. We've gotten the spirit orb, and we've got our lovely Nintendo Switch t-shirt. And that is 2. And it fills up our hearts. And may the goddess Hylia smile upon us. So I'm going to go ahead and save, and that's going to be today's video. Thank you very much, and y'all have a wonderful day. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you've liked this stream, go ahead and tell your friends about it too.